Hello and welcome back to SF Giants Recap. And the Giants, they win 6-0 today against the Guardians in spring training. A lot of great things from today's game. The offense was there. The pitching was really good. Obviously, we threw a shutout today. So we're going to go over all that in today's video. But first, make sure to subscribe and like if you do end up enjoying. I'd really appreciate it. And so we're going to go over the pitching right now. And then when we hit the highlights, we'll go over all the hitting. And so for the pitching today, Dalton Jeffries, he started the game. He went 4 innings, allowed no runs, only allowed 4 hits, and got 3 strikeouts. So really good performance from Dalton Jeffries. He was looking really good. His pitching looks so effortless, just going through the motions, and yet it works really well. So good to see for him. Hopefully he'll make an appearance in the big leagues and make a push right there. And I think that he could be a really good weapon to use and eat up some innings if we need. So good to see from him. Taylor Rogers, he came in. He pitched pretty good. He had 2 strikeouts. Didn't allow any runs. And we saw Tyler Rogers as well, who had a clean inning. No hits, no runs. Pitching really well. So the Twins, they showed up and pitched well. Amir Garrett, he allowed 2 hits, but he didn't allow any runs, so he limited the damage there. And then Landon Roop, he had a little bit of some command issues, but his stuff was nasty. He was getting some good sliders, curveballs, and getting the breaking stuff working. So good to see from the pitching today. Kept it really clean. The command was mostly there besides Landon Roop and Amir Garrett with a couple pitches, but obviously they didn't allow any runs, so it wasn't that bad. So we're going to go over how the hitting did. For the offense today, Mike Yastrzemski, he had 2 hits, and then Matt Chapman, he got a solo shot into the opposite field, and he had 2 RBIs in today's game. Really good to see from Matt Chapman. You're kind of wondering if the power is going to be there with him, and this spring, he just hit a home run. So first of the spring for him, good to see there. Nick Ahmed, he had a really nice solid triple, 430 feet. That was launched, and Nick Ahmed is not known for having power, and this spring he's done amazing. He's batting, I think, over 550 and doing really well. So surprise there with Nick Ahmed, and I'm all for it because he plays really good defense and is hitting the ball really well. Then Taro Estrada, he had a couple hits today. We saw some good things from Wilmer Flores, who had a double. So the offense was pretty solid today, put up 6 runs. We did unfortunately strike out 11 times, which Michael Conforto was part of that. He hasn't been doing great. And then we had just a lot of not very great at bats, but we did have 9 hits, put up 6 runs, so we had a lot of power in the bats, and we walked a decent amount. So good to see, though, from the offense, especially from guys like Nick Ahmed and Matt Chapman. Like I've said, those guys, we know what their gloves can do, but it's all about the offense right now with them because their defense is consistent. Their offense has fluctuated over the years, and so if we don't know what to expect, it's going to be kind of dangerous there. So hopefully they continue to do as good as they have done this spring, and especially Nick Ahmed. The power's been there, the contact's been there, and he has been very surprising. When they sign him, I'm like, I'm not going to see this guy on opening day because it's one of those signings where you're just like, Farhan did what Farhan did, and this time it's going to work out. I hope it does, and we'll see what happens, though. Jimmy Glowinski, he had a double later in the game when they brought in more of the prospects to play. His swing looked pretty good. Grant McCray is super fast and scored from first on that. So good to see, though, from all the Giants and everyone putting up great numbers. So that will do it for today's video. Make sure to subscribe and like, and I'll see you next time for a new SF Giants Recap video.